The stage is set and the spotlight is back on 𝗏𝗡 Hussain Shanto as he takes up the Test captaincy once again. With passion, skill and fierce determination, this young leader is ready to ignite Bangladesh's dominance on home soil. Now it's time for the Tigers to roar loud and proud. Can Bangladesh rise to the challenge? Get ready for thrilling cricket as the battle against Ireland begins. Very good morning and welcome to the beautiful city of Sylhet. And we're here for the Dutch-Bangla Bank first test match in the Bangladesh versus Ireland cricket series.
It's a bright and a sunny morning in Sylhet. We're all set and ready for the toss. Andy Paikov, the match referee, Andy Bulburn, the skipper from Ireland, and 𝗏𝗡 Hussain Shanto, skipper from Bangladesh. 𝗏𝗡, you've got the coin? Tails is the call? You've won the toss. What have you decided?
Yeah, we're going to bat first today.
Any particular reason?
I think just getting out there, get the bat in hand. We've seen a few results here recently. And yeah, I think just predominantly in Bangladesh, trying to bat first and get a good score first would be good for us.
Ireland batting first, which means one of the debutants will be up the top. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 comes in for his debut for Ireland in Test cricket. Joining him on debut is Jordan Neal. He's a batter-bowler. And keep an eye out as well for Harry Tector and Curtis Camphor. They'll be important. They want to score runs early on, Ireland. Lorcan Tucker, of course, scored a century last time Ireland played a Test match in Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh have got Hassan Murad as the debutant, and there's a lot of experience. Mahmudul Hasan Joy comes back into the team. Shanto will be hoping that his couple of paces can really turn it on for them when they bowl.
So for Bangladesh, they'll want to take wickets early, try and get into that middle order, because typically Ireland's middle to lower order are actually one of the strengths of this Test side.
And as you said, the most experienced, the skipper and the debutant coming out, there will be butterflies in the stomach, no question about that.
Yeah, sorry, I mean, this is a surprise to me, I have to say. Paul Stirling actually opening the batting. We usually see him in the middle order in Test cricket, so it's a big difference from Ireland. This is an attacking move, because he likes to play his shots, Paul Stirling. He joins his Test captain, Andy Bulburn. He's the white ball captain. So an interesting move from Ireland, opting to maybe, I'm looking forward to seeing where they put 𝗂𝗃𝗃 actually, because it was mooted at home that he would get the opening slot.
Just don't give him exposure early on and put the pressure on him. Paul Stirling, surprisingly, playing the worst ever Test match against Bangladesh, despite the fact that he's played 8 Test matches before.
There's the captain of Ireland, Andrew Balbirnie, highest score of 95. He'll want to put that right and get his maiden Test century.
We're all set to go. Here he goes, Hassan Mahmood. Immediately into a line and length, and batter also getting behind the line. And that's good from both ends. I think bowlers would love to. Nice delivery. Oh, almost got it on. He's got him. Yes, there's the appeal from the keeper, and the dreaded finger went up. Well, the leg before is the decision given. Might go for a review. Seemed to have been striking just outside the line of off. What do you reckon? They've taken the review.
Okay, umpire's call is the impact. Wickets is hitting. Go back to Sam on field to stay with the original decision of out.
Well, he's given his first decision, took a bit of time. Sam Nagoski, and the skipper has to walk back rather disconsolately. It's a tough job for the third umpire, Richard Illingworth. Andy Bulburnie goes without scoring. 0 for 1. Oh, now that's going to be pretty close. His appeal more vociferous this time than the last time around. Ball seemed to be angling in.
First runs for Ireland. Confident move forward from Paul Stirling, who has been watching from the other end.
And whenever it's going to deviate, he's going to take full toll of it. Lovely roll of the wrist, and off it goes to the boundary. That is a very, very nice looking boundary.
Just slightly too straight on this occasion from Rana, and he's paid the full price. Great head position. You have to have a good head position to play this shot. Not a bad length, but just keeps on going in towards leg stump and just about manages to stay still, whip the hands through and get Ireland's boundary count up and running.
A lot of responsibility on Paul Stirling. Pushes that nicely. Timed it well. It's going to be a teaser. And eventually it's hauled in. That's good work. Again, deviation down the leg side. And every time you do that, you play into the hands of the batter. The chase on here. This time around, the ball is going to get there first. It's a good-looking shot.
Almost a replay from the last over, just slightly towards leg stump. 𝗂𝗃-𝗏𝗏, he does get the foot a little bit too offside, but has the head position and good hands that he can get around that front pad and send it to the boundary for his second.
Again, an area that Carmichael favors is the one that angles straighter or angles down the leg side. He's so comfortable in tucking it away. Now short, and Paul Stirling is not going to miss out on a juicy long hop. Wide, asking to be punished and put away.
You just can't bowl there to Paul Stirling. The line was perfect for him. Didn't really have to do much rather than get the hands through. Nice height for him, lots of space, and just so good to watch.
Oh, edged. And I think it's just falling short or just missed it. Oh, narrow escape there. Shadman Islam made it go, but could not latch on.
Great comeback. Just the change in line that does the damage. Has to get the hands up. Maybe on that length, he should be leaving it, but I reckon that carried. Just trickled out. Difficult as a slip fielder, but yeah, Rana disappointed as you'd expect.
Take it. Oh no, he's dropped it. It went straight in and straight out. That's the second catch going down. This time it's Tajul Islam.
They got to take your catches. Carmichael not afraid to play his shots. Goes on to the pool. Yeah, goes straight in and straight out. It's not a difficult one.
Nicely played. Stand and deliver. He's so strong, square of the wicket on both sides. And he latches onto it for another boundary.
This is vintage Paul Stirling. As I mentioned, likes to stay a little bit leg side of the ball. So he frees up the offside. Superb shot.
And he's found himself an opportunity, another lovely looking stroke to finish the over. So 4 more, 31 for 1. And has gone through it. He really wanted to reach out to make sure that he had some bat on that.
Gosh, this takes off.
That's a good looking shot. And we'll get 4 for it.
Shot to bring up the 50 for Ireland of real class and style from Paul Stirling. You cannot give him any width. At this length, he'll get the hands through, and he's been waiting for that kind of line because there is a fielder out there who he's been toying with. That fielder in point, deep point, didn't even bother to try and get there because the placement was perfect. It's pretty much exactly how you want to play the back foot drive.
The batter's played out. So nicely played. Jumped Tajul on that occasion, played it late off the back foot, will get 4.
A real flair from Paul Stirling. Quite full, but had the width to get the hands through the line. As we said so often so far this morning, just not there. And the fielder in the deep, not quite on the boundary, didn't have an opportunity. It just kept going away from him, truth be told.
Charges the bowler. A flat shot. Will get back-to-back boundaries, Paul Stirling. Will end the over with this 62 for 1. Oh, quicker delivery. Plays it late and will get a boundary. Paul Stirling will move closer to his 50.
Yeah, I think for Paul Stirling, he's focusing mostly on the line. Doesn't matter the length. If it's outside off stump, he's going to play on the back foot and he's going to look to score boundaries. So, proven a good plan so far.
Oh, that shot asking to be punished. He has the ball in the wrong area and he's been taken for a boundary. That's an easy shot to pull. And that's his 50. His second 50 in test matches. Appreciated by small band of supporters and a lot to come, lot more to come, I suspect, from the experienced Paul Stirling.
Yeah, opening the batting, usually a middle order batter in Test cricket. You don't bowl there to Paul Stirling. He picks length up very quickly and gets to a 50.
Oh, cut him in half. Very, very lucky. Hands on head for the bowler. Could have gone anywhere. Still around though. Not often that you get to be the bat of Stirling.
Going to check where this foot is. Ooh, okay, where is that? Holding or touching the ball when he makes the impression on the boundary. Maybe this will give us a better view. Touch and go, isn't it? Onto the ball there. Ooh. Right, Shamim, I'll let you call it.
I don't think I'm going to try and even call it. I think it's maybe I'll go in favor of the fielder. It's up to the third umpire. Yeah, touch and go, definitely. It's done well, whatever the result. Another angle. There he goes, flicks it away. You can't quite see it from this angle. Yeah, I think should be runs. Richard Illingworth having a close look. He wants to give the right decision.
Maybe you would make the argument that he has a finger or two on the ball when the impression comes onto the boundary. Keep an eye on the umpire. Oh. Credit to the fielder.
Does open the face and he does found the boundary. Makes it seem so very easy. Delectable shot. Oh, now he's going to get runs. Not voluntary. Getting 4 of them. And he's got a bit of bat on that. So 4 to finish that over, the 25th, 93 for 1. Oh, goodness gracious, where did that come out from?
Coach won't be happy with that one. With 3 deliveries to go before lunch. Experience walks down and has a conversation because of this particular shot, and it misses by an absolute whisker. Leg stump exposed. Oh, how close is it? Very close.
And he survives. That is a good first session on the first day of this test match. Ireland have done well to go on to 94 for 1.
Yeah, they sure have. Bangladesh have had their opportunities. They haven't taken them. Ireland, on the other hand, have. Courtesy of a well-played 58 off 73 by Paul Stirling. And a grafting, a hard-working 30 off 79 by Carmichael on debut. Bangladesh will go into the luncheon interval here and just think what could have been in that particular first session. And there's the breakdown. 26 overs, 1 wicket to fall in the very first over, almost an age ago, at a healthy run rate and 94 runs.
The batting card is going to look very healthy, but Balbirnie, unfortunately, the highest duck scorer amongst the Irish so far, the captain. Bangladeshi bowlers could have got more wickets. We talked about the 3 drop catches, only Hasan Mahmood succeeding early in the innings, 1 for 29.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium for the first test match of the Dutch Bangla Bank series between Bangladesh and Ireland, where we're just done with the first session here, where Ireland captain Andy Balbirnie won the toss, decided to have a bat first, got himself out in the very first over. Tate Carmichael, of course, on debut.
Once he dropped, he's unbeaten on 30. Change of ends for Nahid Rana to start the proceeding after lunch.
Through the gap. Nicely guided, it will get a couple. Mentioned the drop catches. Now, on both occasions of the bowling of Nahid Rana, it was Paul Stirling.
This time taken. Shadman Islam has grabbed that. That went quickly, and Nahid Rana finally has a wicket.
They are elated. Nahid Rana, third time lucky. Paul Stirling, not so much. Outside the body, just throwing the bat at it, outside edge. Induced on this occasion. Shadman Islam holds on to it. It's a much better catch. Long, it was the neck height, sort of. Stirling goes for a well-made 60 of 76. It's 96 for 2.
Just one test match. Oh, close, lovely delivery. But umpire not moved.
Hassan Raza, on-field umpire, not convinced. Miraz trying to convince Shanto. Leighton nods as well, and they are going upstairs to Richard Illingworth again.
Okay, ball's pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets is hitting.
Yes, it is out. It is a rocket out. Mehdi Hasan Miraz has struck. So 2 wickets in 2 overs right after the lunch break. That's the reason of the celebration, because they've got rid of Harry Tector. He's gone for 1. Ireland 97 for 3.
Too much width gets the punishment.
A bit of width offered, and at that pace, if you throw yourself at it, that's what Tate Carmichael did. Flashed at it hard. Nicely played, backwood of square, and will get a boundary for it.
You're 100 on the board with that boundary.
Short ball, and he's not afraid to pull it. Pulls it away for 4. Good batting.
He's been pretty impressive because of the fact that he deals with 4 deliveries quite nicely. He got himself in a spot of bother earlier on because the similar kind of shot when he was dropped earlier on, but this was in control. Gets on top of it and plays it nicely.
Got one again. He commits to the pull. Happy to take a single, but Tate Carmichael must be commended. Kudos to him, because on 2 occasions he's taken the blow and he's actually absorbed it.
Down the wicket, gives them the charge over the top. That is a bold strike. Just taking him on and getting 4 runs.
I mentioned it before, he's been bowling consistent lengths, and I think he was just waiting for a little bit of width outside off, gets the hands through, keeps the front foot leg side, and all he has to do is make sure he makes decent enough contact to beat the infield, because there's nobody out in the boundary down there. For Hassan Mahmood, who's in mid-on, but there's space in the covers, it'll be a couple. Back to 3.
Yeah, I had to chase that quite a long way, and Nahid Rana has already bowled quite a few overs, 11 I think. Looked a little tired in retrieving that, just sauntering after it. Tall guy, it's a long way down, eventually does well.
Yeah, he was in no position to put the slide in, so he had to
Oh, short, and he smashed that. Wow, what about that? Used the depth of the crease and tunked it away for 4 runs.
What a shot this is. Not even that short, in position, and then just decides, right, you know what, I'm in position early enough, I can get the bottom hand through.
Nicely done. Manipulated that ball into the deep and 2 easily taken runs.
He is on Test debut, but he made his one-day international debut earlier in the year. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 made 48 against West Indies.
He's done that right through this innings, just going forward, closing the phase, gets a couple of runs, gets him to his 50. That's a brilliant, brilliant innings so far. 6th batter to score 50 runs for Ireland on Test debut. That is a masterly achievement. He's had to work hard, but it's paid off. Needs to carry on.
Rotating the strike. An innovative shot, though, from Curtis Camphor there. He's added a boundary to his tally. The change of angle, he just hasn't quite got it right on that occasion, Miraz.
No, he hasn't, and there's a freebie offered.
0 in on. And again, but useful this time for a single.
Maybe not where he intended, but he'll take it. Yeah, those are the little things as a bowler that you spot and try to exploit.
There's no weakness for Curtis Camphor. A little bit too full, but he was on the charge anyway. That's gone all the way for the first 6 of the Ireland innings.
Magnificent hit. You'd possibly say against the run of play, but the manner, look at the shimmy down the wicket. It's very balanced at point of impact. Got underneath that full flourish of the bat. Lovely swing through the line, and it ended up a long, long way. That is a very positive attitude. That's what you talk about. Selection, shot selection.
The total. Yeah, he's been trying to play that shot throughout the day. Just before lunch, the particular delivery that missed the leg stump, but on this occasion, because of the angle that the off spinner has to create from around the wicket, he has an excellent sight of the ball to play this reverse sweep.
The boundary also brings up the 50 partnership. Everything perfect in really good position. The hands, the reverse, and taken. That's the problem. Whether it got some part of the bat or the gloves, umpire is unmoved. What are they going to do? He thinks he's got some part of the bat, and he's taken the review.
So he's hit the ball on the edge of the bat. Okay, roll it through. Need to see the catch. Okay, and I need to go to the catch as well, please. Okay, he's got the hands under the ball. Okay, we'll go back to Hassan on field. Hassan, I had a spike when the ball was on the edge of the bat. I'm going to have to ask you to reverse your decision to out. You're on screen now, please signal.
What a good review taken one more time, and Carmichael on debut will be disappointed because it was the reverse that has gone in favor of Bangladesh team, and they're happy. The fans are happy to see the back of debutant Carmichael. Have a look at that reaction and also disappointment for Carmichael. Well said on 59. Tried to play reverse a little bit too many times. Out for 59. Ireland 150 for 4. Lovely use of the feet. Beautiful use of the feet. And look at that strike. It's gone all the way for the maximum.
You know what? I'm just going to open my account with a little wonder out of the crease. A little chip away for 6. This is commanding. It's nice and close to it. It's about the middle of the bat. So positive from the wicketkeeper batter. Yeah, nice looking shot. Yeah, I wonder if this is going to run away. It should. Outfield is lightning. Ooh, that's a good effort. Hassan Murad. And there's good commitment there. Chases this all the way down. And I think the dive here is what saves it from being a boundary. Oh, that's a great effort. Really is a great effort. And scoops it away from his body so that the ball doesn't ricochet off of his body and then go into the boundary. Another good shot. 𝗂𝗪𝗏 now getting into his work. This is superbly played with the turn through the offside for yet another boundary that'll be added to 𝗂𝗪𝗏's total and Ireland.
Yeah, to be able to play it late, let the ball come onto the bat, and then the wrist work. Excellent wrist work. He could have gone a little bit squarer, but he did not.
In the slot. And that is a crisp stroke from Curtis 𝗂𝗪𝗏. Will get a boundary for it.
A very strong area for Curtis 𝗂𝗪𝗏 there through extra cover. It's the way he's able to manipulate the line that he hits it with his bottom hand coming through. Able to just slightly close the face to beat the fielder in extra cover. And the jog is just for show because he knew that was flying to the boundary.
Lighted, but nicely swept. That sounded cracking. The result is good for 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. 4.
Yeah, really good option. Tucker very good on the sweep. We've seen him coming down the track as an attacking option, but he's decided it's a better opportunity going with the cross-bat shot against the debutant. Hit the inside half of the bat in the previous deliveries. He's decided no.
Much better in terms of length. This occasion. The key factor in that stroke was that he was playing against the spin.
Any occasion. And there's a beautiful stroke down the ground. 2 full and good head position, but once more, oh, almost brilliant on the boundary, but just doesn't quite cut it off. It deserved 4, it got 4.
Just slips it out of Shadman Islam on that occasion. The captain wouldn't be very happy. Full, nicely forward, full follow through of the bat. Sliding. Side the off. Section in the deep. Seen the partnerships being highlighted, 96 and then 53. We've talked about how the lack of the first-class structure back in Ireland. Nicely fended off. Thankfully, it wasn't the helmet on that occasion. The 56th over. Done with, and as Hassan Raza takes the bails off, calls for tea. 184 for 4 Ireland, and in this session, Rasmussen, Shanto and company would be happy that they've managed to break 2 partnerships, which could have proven to be detrimental for them in the course of the game. They've taken 3 wickets, but also credit to 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 and Curtis 𝗂𝗪𝗏 in putting up 34 runs for this partnership and going back into the dressing room safe and sound.
𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 just about safe and sound after that second last delivery. He's still out there in the middle alongside Curtis 𝗂𝗪𝗏, who's looking in good touch on 35 from 71.
Yeah, going with 2 seamers and 3 spinners. Wickets apiece for the seamers in Hassan Mahmood and Nahid Rana, and 2 for Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Makes up for the 4 wickets they've taken.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Sylhet for the last session of the first day of the first test match in the Dutch-Bangla Bank test series between Bangladesh and Ireland.
You know, playing in his first test match, and he's only played 5 first-class games, will be thinking to himself, if I'd gotten away with that reverse sweep, could I have put it away and then maybe got to my maiden test match 100?
There are a couple of slips and a gully in position. And we're all set to go for the post-tee session. Right on the money. That's very good from Nahid Rana. Oh, swivels round. Alert to the length of that ball. Stood his ground. Couldn't put it past Mushfiqur Rahim in the deep. Short. And that has been really coiled. And he has been put away for 4 runs. That might be close. Maybe impacting outside. Oh, the finger has gone up. Well, that kept low. He went for that sweep and he's now gone for the review.
Okay, impact is outside off. So we'll go back to Ahsan on field. Ahsan, you're on screen. Please reverse your decision.
Well, the decision has to be reversed because the impact was outside the line of the off stump and Hasan Murad does not get his first wicket. He goes for the slog sweep. This time he connects sweetly. This time it goes for the maximum. What a good way to finish the over. Oh, gone. That is a super delivery. He enticed him and it's Hasan Murad getting his first wicket in test matches. Good quick catch taken by Najmul Hussain, the skipper, and the crowd is elated.
Yeah, the release of pressure over a go pays some sort of dividends until that happens. Frustration from the captain. Why have we held all of them like this? But for that young man, his first wicket in international cricket. And a big one with yet another set batter having to leave. Camphor goes for 44. It's 203 for 5.
Nicely played. Just gone past the fielder. Probably have some part of the hand or might not go all the way. Pulled back by Taijul Islam.
Just waiting on a bit of width. Andy McBride getting his account up and running with a boundary to close out that over. He's shown patience. 211 for 5.
Has been put away. For the maximum. That has gone all the way for a 6. So what a terrific shot that is from Tucker. Oh, lovely, lovely delivery. He's beat him in the flight, and I think he's out the crease. He'll just go upstairs for a look.
Okay, foot is out of the ground. Okay, roll it through. Okay, I'm ready to go with to the big screen. Foot is out of the ground, and bails have been broken, so I'm ready for the big screen.
In favor of the bowler, it is a Rocket OUT. Lovely delivery, really good piece of stumping. Really good work from Deton as well. So Tucker departs for 41. Ireland 218 for 6.
Oh, beauty. I tell you what, it's all about the pace and the line and the guile that undoes McBride here. He had it on a string, did Miraz, and he just drew him, and the wicketkeeper does the rest.
Indeed, he has bowled with a lot of guile, receiving the batter through the gate and Liton Das doing the rest. Looking to play across the line was Andy McBride. But he departs for 5. Miraz gets the better of him. Ireland are 222 for 7. Miraz from the Rocket end, but on the shorter end, and through the field it goes for a 4.
Yeah, much needed runs. 7 down. You take whatever you get now. Beats the fielder, and then the outfield does the rest, really. Oh, no. Who's that? I think that's Taijul, is it?
Stands its ground. Oh, in the air for a while, through the gap between the slips and gully. 4 rather fortuitous runs, I thought there.
Where is the third slip? You have someone who can bowl 140 clicks, and you don't have a third slip in place. That's what's going to happen. It goes through the gap between the second slip and the gully fielder.
Nice, beautifully done. Compact looking punch through the covers. It was pitched up and he immediately pounced on it. Super shot.
Top shot. Now, if you can play shots like that, just stick to it, because you really don't want to see batters trying to play or take too many chances. Lovely, beautiful shot. That's the best shot he has played so far in the short little innings of 18. 250 up.
It's 253 for 7 now. And he backs away and gets the ball to just squirt away towards backward point and scamper through for the second run. So it's a very good over in terms of runs for the Irish. 11 from it, 255 for 7. Neil does get the thick outside part of the bat and races away. No protection there. Third man scratching his head. What did I do wrong? Wonders Tijul.
Yeah, another boundary. Played it late, just trying to open the face of the bat, and once it's in the gap, there's a boundary written all over it. And this time clears the field and is gone for a huge 6.
Wow, what a strike that is. He's really fancying himself against the new ball, not having a desired effect. It's gone exactly the opposite direction, with the batters finding it more comfortable to negotiate the balls and thump them around and tonk them over the top. This is a spectacular shot, oozing with confidence.
Oh, shout, good shout. I reckon it is a good shout. They are loud. Ahsan Raza raises the finger. They'll have a chat. You can see it on his face. The expression tells you everything. Just had to see one more delivery off. He's taken it, referred it upstairs to Richard Illingworth.
Okay, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Okay, we'll go back to Ahsan on field to stay with his original decision.
Confirmation from Richard Illingworth, and the decision is upheld. Unfortunate for Jordan Neal. Batted responsibly, 30 of 60 deliveries, but Tijul getting the better of him and getting his first wicket in this test match. Bangladesh would end on a high and would be happy going into that dressing room because of that last wicket of the very last delivery. Otherwise, these two were looking good. Jordan Neal and Barry McCarthy put together 48 of 102 deliveries. But at the end of the day, Bangladesh have managed to take 8 wickets. Only a single wicket in the first session, 3 in the next, and 4 in the final one, including that last wicket of Jordan Neal.
Well, Jordan Neal, he'll be kicking himself not to be able to negotiate that final delivery of the day, but he did make 30 from 60 deliveries on debut. The debutant Carmichael got past 50, second highest score behind Paul Stirling. Lots and lots of starts for Ireland. Camphor and Tucker both made it to 40 as well, but no one to make the big score. However, Ireland end day one on 270 for 8.
So close yet so far, and finally with that wicket, Tijul amongst the wickets as well, which means all the 5 bowlers have picked up wickets. Murad on debut, getting his not only his maiden wicket, but a twofer. Still 2 more wickets to go. Miraz, the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 50 of his 23 overs.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃.com.